ask you, based on what you've said, I mean, these are sentiments that you've put out previously, that this whole thing was a charade and, we are not sure. Then would it matter the kind of questions that were then being asked of these individuals? And if we see that is the case, why would they go ahead and reject one person from all of this if indeed it didn't matter and it was just a window, or rather a laundry exercise? Why would it matter that they rejected someone from this list if they were not being, characteristic of one that was cleaning properly of this particular process? Why would it matter?
As a matter of fact, I hold the opinion, and many Kenyans will, if they look at the process carefully, will hold the opinion that Parliament does not have the requisite seriousness needed to handle this matter. Let me tell you, if Parliament is saying that they do not know, the committee is saying that they do not know whether this person is able to execute the function for which they have been nominated, that particular statement itself is wanting. Why? You have an opportunity to vet. You have an opportunity to ask the right questions. You have an opportunity to know, because the person has presented themselves before you. You have the opportunity to be able to interrogate this person, to go through their records, to go through where they were working, even if they have not worked for a long time, to go through the academic qualification certificate, so that then you can establish a sense of knowledge or a sense of perspective on whether or not this particular person is able to do that job. Ceteris paribus, everything else constant. This goes to the real question of unemployment or the young people in this country. If you see most job adverts, they talk about experience of this number of years. And you cannot get experience without going through a process of learning and exercising your skills and knowledge. So the reason what that Parliament, the Committee of Parliament is giving should not actually be something that they communicate to Kenyans, because it's a shame on their capability to do due diligence. Okay, so and that's why I said, even they are saying that this person is not suitable, or in their opinion saying that they are not able to do that function. What is the basis? What is the basis that they say the other people who had been returned by the president to this particular list were capable, when already Kenyans had said they are not capable?
Right.
What is the yardstick? So it's inconsequential, basically.
Almost seeming as though you needed to have one person at the very least who didn't make it to make it seem as though you actually were, going through the process properly. Does it sound like that?
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Almost wanting to make it seem as though, let's make it show that we dropped one person at the very least, so that it would appear as though the process was, sanitized, that not everybody went through and we were asking the right questions and we didn't feel that this person met the mark. But what I hear you saying is that it didn't matter here or there, that the same character of questions is what was being asked, and that this is what we've come up with. Would it have made a difference if the right questions, according to what Kenyans are saying, were actually asked? Do you think that more people would have been dropped or rejected in terms of nomination?
Let me tell you, Duko and the members present here, that the functions for which these Kenyans have been nominated to do are serious national level functions. They are serious opportunities for them to provide services to Kenyans. So if Parliament had taken their time and asked the relevant questions, the questions that can give them answers, then they would have helped this country get the good people. But in my view, that they just dropped one name. That's basically almost to say, well, we are not a rubber stamp. We can even reject what the president said. It's a show. It's like a game. It's like they are taking us to a theater. You know, if they had asked the correct questions, you know, you cannot get a result when you have not invested in looking for that particular result. If you ask the wrong questions, you get the wrong answers. If you are you display such incompetence like what we saw during what they called vetting, then obviously you are going to get different results. So this what they are treating us to. What they are treating us to is a charade, basically a posturing that, well, the president proposed this person, we rejected them. You know, it is like what the president did. I removed them, but now I brought them. I listened to you, I removed them, but he brings them all back. It's a game. So I think what we need to do as Kenyans is to renegotiate the political space to say that we are not going to be taken for a charade. The parliament is vetting people. They should ask the correct questions. They should ask the questions that give the results for which they want. So any other results gotten through other methods or other questions like those ones that they ask or other processes that look like what they did are not valid, are not viable results.